race announcer, same thing there. Wouldn't get a word in with you know who. Just get down on the track and do what you do. Slide down in my seat, pull the belts tight. Get up on the wheel and let the dust fly. NAPA know how. NAPA know how.
Hello and welcome to the NAPA Know How 300, live from Daytona International Speedway. We've got 120 laps of Rising Star action coming up, 10 drivers, 5 of them are rookies. The first race of the 2011 Rising Star Series, it's going to be great. I'm James Tucker, joining me in the booth is Tom Sims. How are you, Tom?
This is going to be truly excellent. We've got the new track in Daytona that's going to pave, so it's a lot faster, a lot more aggressive driving, and trust me, I am tough. This is going to be one of the best Rising Star races we have seen on start.
I believe so too. We got Lance taking his second pole of 2011. He's swept the Speed Week's pole. Look at how he pins that 24 car which he borrowed to the apron, and he really comes up on the backstretch. We've got Popowich joining him on the front row, and then Dell in third, and Charter, after his win in the SCARTS shootout, will start fourth. This race is presented by SlidersTV and by 3dflags.com.
I'll tell you something, Lance knows this track very well. You must know some of the other drivers don't. How can he be so fast?
He is ridiculously fast in qualifying, but not just at Daytona, at any track. He's really good when it comes to the pole position shootout.
Contender this year?
Oh yes, and here we are, pacing to the green, and the Rising Star Series is go!
Lance gets a good start, but the 43 car is closely following him.
Popowich in the 43 car, closely following. They touch out of turn 2, but Lance gets the lead.
Lance has got already quite a big lead of all, and Popowich has gone off the track.
And Lance will pick up the bonus point for leading in the first 20 laps. We'll see who else can pick up those bonuses later. But here's Dell and Charter battling for second. Dell hits the wall.
Oh, Lance is opening up quite a big lead already. Like I said, he knows a lot about this track. He knows how to nail it perfectly.
He does, and
it's almost like leaving the whole of the pack to dust.
he is. He's almost broken free of the draft as Charter pulls up in front of Dell, but Dell managed to swipe down in front of Deluxe in the 16.
Dell's taking the second lane. Now Charter's spot, he's coming for the second.
Look at the touch in between Deluxe and Rani back there for third, fourth.
Oh, Dell.
Pretty single file now on lap 4 as we start lap 4.
Still got that lead over the.
Yeah, obviously the drivers will be looking to pit strategy to try and lead in the first 20. As, it looks like Rani put Deluxe into the wall, and we will have a caution. Caution number 1 out.
Our first caution of the day.
Here it is in slow motion for you. Yeah. Rani just got into the rear quarter panel of Deluxe there and put him in the wall. He didn't mean to, pretty by accident, but these things happen, racing incident. So here's the position changes since qualifying. We've seen Charter pick up 2 spots from the grid and Popowich lose 5 after his run down to the apron on the first lap. Pingu picks up 3 from his rather poor qualifying position. Sims has gone straight to the back.
Yeah, something must be wrong so far, but he'll be like a restart in the front.
So Lance takes tyres, and that means Charter will pick up 1 bonus point for leading a lap because he now leads the field. Lance obviously picked the number 1 pit stall after his pole position run, so he'll park in the same pit stall for all the races at Daytona, which is surely an advantage for him. So we go, Charter and Pingu lead the field down to the restart on lap 8 for 120. Good start from Charter.
Good start from Charter. Pingu trying to follow him.
Yeah, he got a good push from Deluxe, but it wasn't enough, and look how they get single file on the backstretch, all trying to get up to the high groove.
Pingu's got the lead.
Pingu challenged him, but they touch.
Look at that, battling for just to get that extra point.
Yes, it's very important, those bonus points, in that could be what wins them the championship. We've got no chase in this Rising Star Series, of course.
Charter still in the field.
And Pingu gets a push there.
Taking on the low side. Oh, they're stuck. They're collided.
They're locked together and we have the caution out.
Caution 2.
That's a big crash there.
They both have nowhere to go, really. They're locked. Straight into the wall. Cool. Big hit.
Big hit there. Deluxe will take tyres.
Pingu as well.
It's like quite a slow stop for Deluxe.
And Rand's going to play. That's the proper.
Deluxe loses 2 after a pretty poor stop, all taking 4 tyres. So here comes Charter, and there's 2 11 cars on the grid, as you can see. That's because Domatech needed a car after his 38 car had a mechanical problem going to the grid. And Queet offered him one of his 11 cars.
A restart.
Look at Deluxe, loose on the apron and up into the wall, but
Whoa, had a caution.
he will stay green. No caution.
Land's moving up the field from pretty much on the back of the grid now.
Queet leading the field, so Queet will get the bonus points. So 3 people, Lands, Charter and Queet have got the 1 bonus point for leading the lap in the first 20 with only 6 laps left still to lead. Look at Rani, challenging Purple Witch. Yeah, double file, 2 rows back.
Quite a bit of battling in the pack.
It looks like they're thinking about making it 4 wide into turn number 3, but they all make it through. And they're still double file. Queet has the lead.
Still quite a lot of battling in that pack. It's going to certainly, I reckon there's going to be a bit of a incident any lap soon.
Yeah, they're trying to make it 4 wide on several occasions. And looks like Pingu just grinding past Rani on the high side. And look at Charter challenging for second place off Dale. They're swapping positions constantly. This is great pack racing at Daytona, and these much slower cars than the Cup cars. They have much less horsepower, therefore they're much easier to control. We can see Dale keeps that second spot.
This must be, of course, due to the repaving of the track, which has made the Cup cars faster, and also has had an effect on the Rising Star Cup cars.
Yes, that it's made them have a lot more grit and a lot more speed, as there's a lot less bumps to slow down the cars. And now we can see Dell's actually picked up a little bit of a gap over Charter, and all the cars actually pretty spaced out in the top 5.
Going quite single file. Here comes Pingu, trying to take Charter. And then...
Oh, it looks like Domatech got in the wall there, and the caution is out. It's actually caution number 3 there. Let's see a replay then. Sims looking higher, and yes, it looks like Popovich got in the wall.
Trying to make his way through, but then Boyd's pretty fast.
Yeah, the Popovich got at the wall, reacting to Lands, and that caused him to get to Sims, which slowed it right down. There we are. Lands led 5 laps, then Charter led 4, and Queet led 11. They'll all get a 1-point bonus in the championship. Now Queet brings them down onto pit road. Looks like most cars coming down, only a few stayed out.
I think there might have been 3 stayed out.
Popovich once again has a better stop than Lands and will take the lead on pit road. Charter and Queet lose loads.
Stop, leading 4.
Terrible stops from those 2 teams. Here we go. Dell and Pingu leading the field. And it's a good stop from Dell. Looks like Pingu got into Popovich as they on the restart.
Dell's leading.
Oh, look at Popovich all the way on the apron again. 4 from him. And they're 3 wide into turn 3. Lands, Charter and Deluxe.
Jim trying to catch up to Dell.
Look at Lands had a run on the high side, but he gives it to Charter, gives Charter a push, and Charter's now going to try and challenge Pingu.
Whoa. Pingu trying to put his stuff in place, but also trying to go for Dell's first lane, which is very huge. Pingu's on the defense.
Oh, and they lock again!
Oh, and they've locked again!
Yeah, Charter and Pingu locked for the second time in this race, but will stay green.
It's Nabu right there.
And look at Lands now, challenging for 3rd spot from Charter. And the black flag is out for Charter. He jumped the last restart.
That was a bit late, wasn't it?
Yeah, so a late decision from SCARTS officials. Obviously they just had to make sure. We've seen he's the 2011 SCARTS shootout winner, and he was 2nd in the Rising Star at Daytona last year, driving for Kevin Harvick Incorporated. So he'll complete his drive-through penalty.
Here he goes into the pit.
He won't be happy about that. He looks like he stopped on the racetrack to argue it with SCARTS officials, but that just cost him more time.
Yeah, is he a lap down now?
He will be a lap down at the back of the pack. I'm sure he has plenty of time left to recover it.
Well, he's hoping for a caution pretty soon, but he can get the lucky dog.
Yeah, exactly. He has a whole 90 laps to recover from it, and the caution's out.
Sure, we'll be getting the lucky dog now.
Yes, nobody else went a lap down. So we'll see what caused this caution now with the replay. Oh no, here's a replay of Charter jumping. See, he did make it 3 wide on that restart. It was only very minimal though.
Charter has been sort of quite famous in late start now. In the shootout, he had a controversial slot to win that race.
There's the crash between Charter and Pingu later. And here's what caused the caution. Sims on the high side then. And he just got in the wall and almost stopped dead in his tracks. That brings out the caution.
I think that must have scuffed some of the paint off his right side.
24 hefty Chevrolet. So Dell leads everyone down to pit road. Only Randy and Sims step up.
So all but 3 cars are out, so on pit road.
And Popovich once again gets a better stop than Lands and beats him off pit road. Really great stops from the 43 team today. Lands did pick up 2 spots with his number 1 pit stop. There it is, lucky dog with number 33 Charter. Dell lost 5 spots for a poor stop, everybody taking 4 tyres.
He'll be quite disappointed with that.
Charter stopped in pit road, obviously talking to the SCARTS officials, not too happy about his drive-through penalty, but he's almost recovered from it now anyway. So we'll join you after the break. This race is presented by 3dflags.com, by Jollygood Games, by TurboSliders.com, and by NAPA Auto Parts. NAPA Know How.